we just want to talk about the analysis. Okay, since we can see based on the for Bitcoin, even for the other coins, we get this down move. And some of the traders, whether they trade for the long or short, even they invest, when they see this one, they panic, and when they become so emotional because when they see this one, it's like they don't know what to do. Okay, what I want to say, this is a part of the game. That means when we trading, every sharp move or every uptrend to correct for the continuation. Because if we refer to the Elliott, every move have to correct for the continuation. That means the way the market is moved is as a wave. Okay, just a very example. The simple example, we get the move have to correct. This move have to correct itself for the continuation. Okay, similar to what we have here. We have this move correction. We have correction. We have correction. That's why when we were in this move, especially here, I say we will get the correction. The price have to correct itself for the continuation. Okay, no, that's why we get this one. And again, this is part of the game. No need to panic. Okay, the only times we need to be worried if we get the correction and it confirm for the next move down. That's why we don't need even be worried. When we see this type, we need to manage our trade. We need to make a decision. But right now, we just get the one sharp move. Maybe this one is similar to what we have here. We get the correction for the continuation. If we get the correction, it can give us next pull. Okay, and it was really clear if we move to lower time frame, even based on daily chart, MACD doesn't show anything. But if you refer to this one, it was so clear we have a divergence. It's losing the momentum, and even especially this move. That's why when the price was within this move, we point on it. Any trade should be a short-term trade. If it's not moving, we start to manage as well here. Okay, when we have been within this move, again we mentioned is not moving really fast, and we put this one relative to this, and as well here. Now we just talk about this part. Okay, when the price, if you put this one, make the okay divergence as well here is losing the momentum. Okay, what it want to say for the continuation, the price have to correct, similar to what we have here. We get this move, the price drop, exactly what we get here, we get here. Okay, that's mean when we get this kind of the move is part of the game again. And even if you move to 1 hour chart, okay, when we have been within this move, how about the MACD, you see, and how about the another one? All right, okay, that means we don't need to be worried. Anyone, if they are in the trade, they just need to see what kind of the information we get from here. All right, whether this one can retest or we can confirm. If we get the confirmation for the continuation, then from there we need to know how to manage our trades. And one more thing, based on weekly chart, monthly chart, we have been winning this move. All right, we can get a lot of the news. The price can go to 100, 200, or 300. But the question is whether this one can, even if we want to, we expect, okay, can go to 2, 3, or above that, the price 200 or 300. Whether this one can continuously go without giving the correction, we can, no, we have to get the correction for next move. Whether we get the correction at this top or here or higher price, we cannot confirm that. The only thing is anyone wants to buy within this range or they want to trade, they should have a proper trade setup. They should know how to manage it, because if you see when we have this move, when we have this move, the price drop, and we have been 3 years within this correction. I know the question is, if we get any more correction here or higher, how long we will be within this correction and how deep this one can go. We can see that from 20, the price almost dropped to 3 or 4K. Okay, this is what we need to be aware. That's why if we see the charts based on forward, daily, we get the correction, but now we need to wait for the monthly as well. Okay, now what I want to say is that again, traders, they don't need to be worried about this right now. The only thing is this is part of the move. we get the correction. But right now there is no confirmation this is where the price is going to drop. Okay, and even if you move to the ETH, most of the chart we will have this one because they are following the Bitcoin. All right, even for the ETH, when we have been within this move, I was keep mentioning any buy should be short term because it's moving. It's maintain. I mean, it's keeping the up move, uptrend, but it's very corrective. And see, we had the divergence, but MACD also show. Okay, and if we move to forward chart, that's why when we were within this move, we mentioned every time the price broke the previous top, start to correct, and we have been looking for this. We get okay, and even you put this one in relative to this MACD, you see, and even this one. Okay, that's mean what I want to say this again. This one is just so clear, Ricky. We will get the one move down, even for the Bitcoin, because of the way the chart was moving. The price is moving. It have to correct itself for the next move. And even if we move to 4 ETH, we move to 1 hour chart. When we have been within this move, we have been talking about putting this one as a correction relative to this for the next move up. Traders, they can refer to my analysis, my videos there. Okay, then this correction will become finished. I mean, this part already complete. And when with the price was here, it was keep moving. I was keep mentioning, guys, it's not moving fast. Any trade should be a short-term trade from here to here. MACD showing the divergence as well here. Okay, since we can see from the daily forward and the 1 hour chart, we can see all the times the prices, I mean, it's losing the momentum and the move is very corrective. Then to get this kind of the move is very normal for us and we don't need to panic. Okay, and if we move to monthly chart, exactly similar to Bitcoin, the price have to correct itself for the continuation, but based on monthly we cannot confirm where we have it. Whatever happened for daily right now, it will repeat for monthly, but we cannot see now, maybe in the future. That's why we need to be aware. And what I want to say again, traders, they don't need to be worried. They don't need to get emotional. If the only times we see the correction for the next move down, then from there they need to see how they can manage it. But right now they don't need to sell. If you look at the daily forward and 1 hour chart, all the way this move was telling us that it's losing the momentum. The price have to correct itself for the next move. The only thing is how long we will be within this correction. Okay. Anyway, just I give some example for the trades why Bitcoin and ETH drop. And what we have here, we don't need to put a lot of the reasons and another things. Okay, the only things is any move we have to correct itself for the continuation. This is part of the move, part of the game. And even if you refer to all the charts as I show you here, the way it was moving, it was losing the momentum. To get this kind of the down move, the drop was something like we could predict it easily. And we have been talking about this since last a few weeks. Okay, that's why we mentioned we want what we have here, we want to get one more to put as a correction for the continuation. Okay, the only thing is right now we need to see how long we will be within this correction, and this one is a correction for the continuation or can give us a confirmation for one more drop. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart, we see how we can trade.